welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. Dapps.
And I'm Johnny Five.
And we're musicians. Why are
and
you
that's
Johnny
our old
5?
theme song. I'm Johnny Five because this is episode 100.
100.
For 100 straight weeks we've been doing this.
We are crazy.
Right?
Why are we still here?
Because they're still here.
They're
and that's
still
why
here.
we're still here.
Ooh, look at
they're
that.
also crazy.
Look at those amazing looking people.
You really wear that when you watch it? Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know if that's appropriate. Anyway, we got a special thing
Yes.
happening tonight on my desk, don't we?
Yep.
Right there. Uh-huh.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. Yes.
Yeah.
We decided as our special gift to you.
The magic of DAPs.
Some people haven't seen all of our episodes, so we're going to be playing them all right here throughout this episode.
How cool is that?
Right? So you can get caught up right there.
Yeah, so now there will be no excuse for
Exactly.
you to say you haven't seen all of our episodes. You might want to watch them back again in real time, but you know,
With
it's
sound,
okay. And
et cetera,
sound.
but-
What's sound? That thing. Anyway, let's move along because
Yes, let's.
they can keep watching and moving along with that. Star Wars.
Star Wars.
It's coming out in 3D, which it already has. If you watched Phantom Menace last year, was it last year? Or was this year?
It was episode 112, so that was 30 or so weeks ago. It was
Okay, whenever that was.
Yeah.
Now they're releasing episode 2 and episode 3 next fall. So next September and October. I think it's September something and October something. We have it on Geeks Corner. It's
Cool.
fine. You can
That's
look
September
it up
and
there.
October.
Exactly. But they're releasing them in 3D, and then they'll release the original trilogy in 3D. It brings up the question, I wrote about it a day or so ago. Is this a good idea?
Personally, I think that since they did one, they kind of have to do them all.
Yeah, but should they have done one?
OCD in my.
Should they have done all 6?
Well, the thing they already did it, so it's not a question of.
Well, it's
should
in
they
process, but yes.
Well, they already did one,
Mhm.
so they can't just have one episode that's 3D and then not do the other 5.
It's true.
Especially because there's another 5.
Did you like it?
I did, yeah.
You did?
I thought it was fun.
I had mixed feelings on it. I really like seeing Star Wars on the big screen. However, there was a level of pop-up bookness to it, like the explosions particularly. When I see an explosion in 3D, I expect it to come right at me, into my face.
Captain EO has spoiled you.
And I felt like it went this way. Like it kind of was this, do you guys, anybody else see this, know what I'm talking about? Anybody? Nope, nobody else. We're the only geeks here.
Yep.
But that's okay.
I'm excited because I've never seen episode 2 or 3.
Oh, well, then we'll go and we'll
So
see them.
this will be the first
and
time I see it will be in 3D.
It is fun to see Star Wars on the big screen, no matter what it looks like.
Exactly.
And I'm really curious to see which versions of 4, 5, and 6 they end up showing us, because it seems like
Ooh.
every time is slightly different. So
Right?
maybe
It's almost like watching it live. Just subtle differences
like,
every time.
It's like Geeks Corner. It's never the
Right?
same twice. Other movie I'm really excited about coming out later this year is James Bond.
Yes.
And Roger Moore did an interview earlier this week where he said that Daniel Craig is the best James Bond ever.
Nice. That's a good feather
Some
in a
people
cap.
think so, some people not. I'm more of a Sean Connery fan myself. We've had a few Pierce Brosnan fans also. So we've put a poll on Geeks Corner, dapsmagic.com/Geeks Corner, and you can find that poll. And we want you to vote for your favorite James Bond. And we're just curious, like really, maybe we'll say what the results are next week on the show,
Yeah.
if we can think that far ahead. And that would be cool, I think. So vote.
Which it's nice that we're talking about 007 on our 100 episode.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go.
And since this is our 00 episode,
Right.
I thought I would bring you a surprise.
We have surprises?
All of our fans have a surprise, too. Yeah,
Fans
in
have
fact,
Okay.
I have a present for you.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't get you anything, so
that's
now
okay.
I feel
You don't
really
have
awkward.
Because actually some of our production team got us these really awesome
Yes!
24K
I love
robots. Like, how awesome is that? They're
Danger, Will
geek-tastic.
Robinson. Danger.
Don't break
danger.
them.
I'm not.
They're fragile. Anyway, we went out and we were looking through all of our episodes, and it was episode 15, 16. There was supposed to be an interview that we have kept from our fans for the last almost 2 years now.
Cool. So
Was
what's
it
the
15?
present? He said
It was
there's
episode 16.
So moving on, we
the
have a lot of.
The fans get the present, and what I'm going to do
You said it was my
is
present.
we're going to return. Well, you're going to get the present of giving a present to the fans.
I don't want to.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to snap magic myself out of here. And snap magic our good friend Egon Bonkers.
No, we really don't have to do that.
We will see what happens.
It's
so
supposed to be a good.
you guys want this, right? Yeah.
You don't.
Everybody's
you don't
excited
have to humor
about
him.
this.
It's okay.
So yeah, we'll just go.
Welcome to Interviews with the Insane, where we interview the insane.
See, this is the problem that I had the first time, Egon. I'm not the insane. You can't call me insane and then expect me to go for this
Well,
interview.
you're just going to have to talk to Mr. Depps about that. Anyway, let's get on to our interview.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you delete the original interview?
Because it was bad footage. Like it made me look bad. It made you look bad. Like it was not something that should have ever been aired. It was.
Give the people what they want.
You seriously came off looking pretty bad yourself too. I was doing it to save both of
I
our
never look
reputations.
bad. I'm handsome.
Yep. Yeah.
So how did you and Mr. Depps meet anyway?
We met in. I'm still not sure why I should even be talking to you. I mean, you.
Time is precious. Let's get on.
Okay, so.
Would you do this to Barbara Walters?
I would probably freeze up around Barbara Walters, to be completely
Well, at least
honest.
you're talking this time.
Yeah. Now, Mr. Depps and I met. All I remember is I was just cranky, and then.
This is a nice set.
Yeah. You're
How come
you're
you
on
guys
it.
didn't give me one like this?
We haven't given you
I
much
just had a
airtime
green
either.
wall.
But yeah. But we gave you a set later though. We got to put all sorts of cool things behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how did you meet?
We met at a business meeting that he was running, and I didn't want to be there, and I kind of was just.
And you're the
angry in back.
co-host. Why?
Because I ended up really thinking that he was a cool guy, and he thought I was cool. I'm not sure why.
Duh.
Right? And
So how'd you
then,
become Johnny Five?
I've always been Johnny Five.
Mm-hmm.
You can look through all of these clips that are still running down here, and I have tons of reasons. Tonight I have 100 reasons. So it was the first one though was that the 5 on the AP test in school, because I'm a total geek and nerd like that. So fun stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. So why are you obsessed with corners?
With corners,
Mhm.
I thought we weren't going to be talking about that on the air.
Do you really think this is healthy?
But no, seriously, this is just not the direction that this needs to go, because this is where it went last time, and that's why it got deleted in the first place. So if we could move on to
Are you
something
going to
else.
delete me again?
No, I don't think I'm going to have that option.
Oh, so what are you going to do instead, huh?
I think I'm just going to really hope that you get off the air soon. So
Well, how am I going to do that?
I think we'll just have to snap you back out,
Why?
because I want to. Well, that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for my present.
Merry Christmas.
But Christmas is a long ways off.
Well,
that felt more like a
it's
Halloween.
just a few. Yeah, that works too. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Labor Day or something.
Yeah.
That was
So
not
it's like 100 degrees in here.
a little bit.
Yeah, and
For our 100th episode.
100. Yeah, it was actually almost 100 degrees.
1 degree
today.
per episode.
But that's the wonderful thing about the studio. So we
The
thought
studios
we'd
are a
move on
wonderful
to
thing.
another one of our favorite, well, no, not our favorite segments. Johnny had this great idea last week.
Yes.
That when we moved on to talk about tonight, we should talk about things that don't make it in the show.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a new little segment that we're going to call DAPs Rejects.
Mm-hmm.
And
Now,
these are ideas that Johnny Five has pitched in our
they're really good ideas. We just didn't have time for them.
that for some reason or another I vetoed.
Yeah.
So the fifth reason, we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or the fifth reject was called Geeks Corner.
Yes. It was a medical examiner show. There would be math and physics related crimes, and we would be medical examiners or coroners, and then we're the Geeks Coroners. It was a beautiful idea. I still think we need to do it.
Thumbs up or thumbs down,
Thumbs
guys?
up, thumbs down. Thumbs
No.
up. See, I got
got
one. I got two. I got
Wow.
two. I wasn't
Wow.
expecting any, and I got two.
Oh, man, I'm just... Comments. Comments would be a good thing about now. Number 4, Dragon Hunters.
Yes. This was my spin on ghost hunters, because there's all these shows where people go into castles
That's such a quality show.
and they make these recordings and they say, oh, this is clearly a ghost. I'm like, we could do that with dragons. We could go hunt dragons in castles and make recordings and go, oh, see, that's clearly a dragon roar, and it would be pretty epic. I like it.
Are you going to get fire or something? Are we getting thumbs up or thumbs down for this one? A lot of thumb down. Oh, we got one
I
thumb
got
up.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up?
Yeah.
Oh, but the
From
same
one person.
That
Well,
doesn't count.
It counts for Roper
No,
and
it doesn't.
Ebert
So number
and
3,
Cagney and
I
Lacey.
can't believe we're reading this. Great moments in math.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So picture this. Picture this. It's a warm
I'm
summer night in
picturing.
ancient Greece.
You
No,
weren't there.
but it's all the history
if
of
you
math.
got that, if you got
Some of the
comment.
most interesting stories in math are when you
I
combine
think it was a warm
math-
summer night in
was it?
Orange County.
either way. But you combine math and physics with history, and all of a sudden you get a really interesting show. Like, did you know?
thumbs up, thumbs down.
Okay, before you vote, did you know that Pythagoras had a crippling fear of beans? That's fact.
Number 2, prank facts.
Yes, because it's very easy to make a prank phone call, but we take it a step further and we send prank faxes. Like, we'll fax somebody, hey, is your refrigerator running? And then they'll fax us back, yes, and we'll fax back, well, then you better go catch it. Right? I still get thumbs up. I got another thumbs up.
I'm so disappointed. And the number 1 DAPs Reject was glow with the flowcharts.
Yes. Basically, a PowerPoint presentation
Getting thumbs
synced up with
and
the
I
ear
haven't even
hats.
heard it. Are
Yes.
you kidding
So
me?
so you get to one of those diamonds and the decisions yes, no, and if it's a yes, your ears turn green, and if it's a no, your ears turn red, and then you can scan the crowd and figure out where to go in the next part of the flowchart. It's a great idea. It's a great way to make
I think it'd be a great idea to get out of this
interactive.
segment. Don't you think? Yeah.
I think so, but these are I still think they're all really good ideas. We got to do them.
Oh, okay.
You said we'd have time later.
Okay. We were going to do something new also this week, weren't we? And
That was new. What's
yeah,
the next new
something
thing?
that people will like. Everybody will like. We have a wonderful intern that we've been working
Yes.
on trying to find a home for him at DAP Studios, and it's been very difficult. And so we thought this week we would give him another shot. And you want to just tell what he's doing?
Yeah. So we've given him a couple of jobs, from making coffee to what else did we tried him at songwriting.
It seems like everything, but anyway. keep
Yeah,
going.
but since we had Egon on here doing an interview, he's usually our anchor. So we thought we should give Ted a chance to anchor for us.
Yeah.
As well. So we
Yeah.
sent him off, and he did some correspondence on his own, and put together a news segment.
And we
so we're
filmed
gonna see.
this earlier today, and
Yeah.
you actually produced it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll see how this does, and if you still have a job after this. Do you want to? Oh, go ahead.
I'll do the honors.
Hello, my name is Major Tedwardian Minor. Meh, just call me Ted. And Mr. Depps wanted me to read some penguin news. So here we go.
Ted, you have to read it out loud.
Did Mr. Depps tell you to read the news? Then butt out, butthead! Our first story comes from Winchester, Hampshire, England, United Kingdom, Earth. It seems that there's a penguin named Maxwell that loses his feathers too fast. So he needs a special wetsuit to protect him from sunburns and freezing to death. Hey, Maxwell, you know what it means if you lose your feathers too fast? Nature selected you. I say, take away the wetsuit so he doesn't swim around in our gene pool. Moving on. The London Zoo has taken to weighing penguins on kitchen scales to make sure they're not getting too fat. Of course, they pick on us on the time of year where biologically we get a little fatter. It would be like weighing Americans during, say, Thanksgiving, or weighing turkeys the week before Thanksgiving. Of course, they'll weigh more. You dolt. Moving on. A penguin broke out of the zoo in Japan by hopping over a fence. Well, that's what you get for building a fence too short to keep in a trouting, frightless bird. Go, penguins! Moving on. It seems that a penguin decided to jump into some mud. And for some reason, that story made it online as legitimate news. This is the trouble with the paparazzi these days. They catch a penguin knot in a tux and bow tie, and they splash it up for all to see. Granted, you'd never catch me without my bow tie, and I certainly wouldn't go anywhere near mud. But still, is this news? This was in a legitimate news source. Was it a slow news week, so it's time to pick on the penguins?
All right, Ted, wrap it up.
Oh, wrap it up, Ted. Sure, wrap it up. Wouldn't want to keep on talking about things that no one cares about, would we, Johnny Five? Let's just make sure there's time to explain why 1 and 1 is 5 or something interesting like that, right?
Awesome. Are you done?
Do I have a choice?
Nope. Well, that was fun,
I liked it.
right?
Should we have him back? Comments? Yes,
Yes,
no?
yes, no, thumbs
He's,
up,
he's
thumbs
a little bit
sideways.
edgy.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
he's definitely got an opinion.
I didn't know there were that many stories about penguins in the news, but apparently he found them all.
Maybe, or were there more?
I couldn't tell
How
you.
many
He
was
did the
that, 4?
research. Yeah.
I'm
I-
amazed since you produced that, there was only 4.
I told him to do 5.
Oh, okay.
He kind of glared at me and waddled off.
Oh,
and
he
did
glared at
4.
you?
Yeah. Have you ever
can't-
seen a penguin glare? It's very unsettling.
No, I can't say that I have, actually. So we have something new that's exciting that we were going to
Yes.
share with everybody this week. And I'm going to pop this out of its case. And you've been working really hard on our website. And so now
I've
it
been
looks like
studying
we took it
CSS.
straight out of Star Trek.
Yep.
And so we have the new look of Geeks Corner. And you can see we have our most recent episode here. And then other stuff here. And there's a bunch of different...
Gave it a nice L-Cars feel.
And there's, you can go to the Geek Log where we have our Geek Fact of the Day every day. And we'll 5 days a week, something like that. And did you know, Geek Fact number 56, Geeky Durations, that was today's, you know, and what was our fact? Did you know over the last 99 episodes of Geeks Corner, without skipping a week, we have uploaded 28 hours, 16 minutes, and 12.8 seconds of content?
Yep.
I think that's pretty impressive. So that's
Plus, whatever we do tonight is probably going to be up to like 37 hours.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. So
So-
that's, I'm not going to read the rest of this because that's just crazy. But yeah, we're going to have lots of stuff up there on the website, so check it out. As always, subscribe, share it with your friends because the more we get, the more we can do. And that just makes it that much more fun for everybody, and we'll get some cool guests someday. And, you know, maybe Steve Martin or that John Lasseter guy. I mean, we'd still love to have John Lasseter. That'd be pretty
Yeah.
cool. Do you have anything else you want to add?
Not a thing.
You can follow him on the Twitter. You can follow me on the Twitter. You can follow Geeks Corner on the Twitter, and they're all Hallie, definitely.
And I believe all those links are somewhere in the comments.
Yeah, they're somewhere. You know,
They're around.
if not, they're all on the geekscorner.com, so you can check us out there. And with that, we are running out of time. This has been an awesome 100th episode.
Yep.
You know, talk about easy.
Right?
Like we didn't do anything for half of it, so
Yeah.
you know, I love it. So we'll see you around the corner.
Geek out.